Fancy Nancy at the museum. Oh la la, I am overjoyed. That's a fancy word for very happy. Our class is going to a museum. I like extra fancy, so does Miss Glass. I love your shirt, I tell her. Miss Glass tells us, today we will see masterpieces. That's a fancy word for great paintings. The bus ride is very bumpy. Bup, bup, bup. Bree is my bus buddy. My tummy feels funny. She tells me, bump, bump, bump. We stop for lunch. Bree is not hungry, but I am. I eat my lunch. I eat her lunch too. I have 2 eggs, a juice box, carrot sticks, an apple, and a big cookie. Merci, I say. That's French for thank you. Now we are back on the bus. Dup, bup, bup, bup. We will be there soon, says Miss Glass. I hope so. My tummy feels funny now. Very funny. Maybe 2 lunch was 1 lunch too many. Miss Glass, I cry. I am going to be sick. Stop the bus, Miss Glass cries. The bus stops. Miss Glass takes me to the side of the road. I get sick. I drink some water. I suck on a mint. My tummy feels better, but I am not overjoyed anymore. I am all dirty. I want to look extra fancy today, I say sadly. I understand, Miss Glass says, and I have an idea. We get to the museum. Come with me, says Miss Glass. I come out. Miss Glass' idea was spectacular. That's a fancy word for great. Look at you, says Bree. I wish I got to wear her shirt and hat. It is a French hat, I tell her. It is a beret. A man from the museum takes us to a gallery. That's a fancy museum word for room. I love all the paintings, the masterpieces. Most of all, we see paintings of trees and lakes. They are called landscape. We see paintings of flowers and bowls of fruits. They are called still lives. The last painting is a picture of a lady. A painting of a person is called a portrait. The man tells us, I like her hat and her fan and her beans. I tell the man they are lavender. Lavender is my favorite color. That's a fancy word for light purple. The man smiles. You are a very observant girl. Then Miss Glass tells us observant means notice things. Nancy is very observant. Ended. On the bus trip back, I do not feel sick. I feel almost overjoyed. That night, I make a painting for Miss Glass because she is so nice. It is not a masterpiece, but someday I will paint one. The end.